Looks like a steakhouse.
Is that Will?
Moses?
No,
No.
I don't think they ever saw Will. He went west, and I don't think they ever saw him again.
Yeah, he's the one with the mustache, the tall one. He left in the 20s or 10s, so didn't he?
La Casa.
Yeah.
His
Is
grandfather.
Florida?
You'd think that from the looks. No.
And the flowers. Spazzy.
Popsy, yeah. Popsy in the
Yeah,
left,
definitely.
grandmother in the middle, and
Yeah, I think I'm big.
you said. When Bobsy went, she told me one time that when they, I think in the 1938 trip, she went with her parents to Europe. She said they made her drive the whole time. She wasn't happy.
So you think this is Europe?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm saying Florida.
Well, maybe.
no, it looks more like Mexico to me.
Oh, that might be.
Or the Southwest.
Yeah. Too bad they had to wear all the, well, the hats are good for the sun, but all the others, they're always so dressed. That's Bobsy, I think.
And Carr's generation used to put their hats on when they had tea in their own house.
That's right.
That's a
spectacular.
spectacular fall.
Yeah.
That's Yosemite or something, or is it? Well, it is a spectacular falls.
That would tie in with Arizona.
That's a modern pair of shorts. Who's the guy on the left?
That lady was in,
That's, and
yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh,
your
this is,
your mom's friends.
yeah. Oh, and that's Dr. Apple, the one of,
The woman or the man?
the man.
So somebody spilled a bottle of milk.
Grandfather liked those seagulls and pigeons, huh?
Yeah, we went from Arizona back to Nantucket, I guess.
Catching a ride on
Not sure
the
if
ferry.
that's Nantucket.
yeah, it doesn't look like Nantucket.
Now, this might be the Canadian trip. Does that look like a
Oh,
Mountie?
that would make sense.
Does that look like a Mountie
Yeah,
there?
and there's the Rockies.
Woo!
Well, I appreciate your coming.
Great to see you all.
Glad you went on a trip with us.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, yeah,
Good
let's
to
take
see you,
you on
Bob.
the train.
Yes,
Yes, back and forth. What?
I didn't give you.
A train.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Give you a ring.
All right, and we can look at some more if you want.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Thanks.
Well, thank you, sir.
That plays on a computer,
Yeah. Okay.
not on a DVD player.
All right.
Have to use a computer. Good to see you, Bob.
So good to meet you, and
That's
I
right.
can talk with you again.
These are fun.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Hey, we're so glad you came.
It's after all that I did at dinner.
He looks like President Bush.
The hair.
Turn the glass.
Maybe that was Niagara Falls then.
Oh, no, Niagara's much larger than that. You've been there, right?
No.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, it's mammoth.
10
yeah.
times bigger than that.
Probably 500 feet
Yeah,
wide,
those are great. Where,
I guess. I don't know what
I think this is up in the Canadian Rockies.
Yeah, I
But
think
this is a train ride across the Canadian
I
Rockies.
forgot to bring down the
And that's Lake,
they're more
Banff.
recently.
Banff or, Louise. And there's a huge hotel in Lake Louise, because that's your mom, wasn't it?
Bobsy.
quite a lot. It looks as though something got that one.
Yeah, they did travel long.
Lots
Lots
of
of
trying to get a picture. Now this looks like it goes back down South Chest. Rapids.
I'm glad they saw it. See, here we're back in Nantucket, I think, or someplace. I'm glad they saw the first disc had all the good. I tried to put them in sequence from what was on the headings on the they had on the outside, and she had them numbered, which makes me think there was a list at one point that went with all the numbers. But who
Did
knows
you make a
what.
lot of copies by any chance, Jay?
Oh, these are easy to copy now. Annette says he can copy them. He can make them. A guy made a master, and it costs a little bit more money, so I said, I'll just take this if we like the sequence.
Do you need some money toward the Masters?
Yes.
Why
Yeah,
we
we'll
look
talk about
for
it.
him.
Yeah, because it was expensive, but that's okay.
Yeah.
as expensive as what, as Dad's photo books.
Yeah.
Did I give you
How
any
much were they?
money
Did you
for
copy
corny?
all those?
Yep.
Corny.
Copy every
Yeah, the
one?
trouble is he did it page by page as opposed to individual picture by individual picture. But it had all the writing on it, so,
Yeah, that's important to,
yeah.
So where is that?
The copies, I can give you a set of discs if you want them. Matt, you've got a set of discs. I gave one to you, right?
yeah, I
Yep.
think I did, and I forgot I had a whole set. I thought I had one, but I think I have the whole set.
Okay,
I think you sent them to me.
all right.
Have lots of-
Oh, that's a friend.
So what I've been trying to do is go through all the stuff, and it's like upstairs in our house now is, we've got all the discs, all the slides that Steve's father took during the war. He took a bunch of slides, and I
Oh,
think
wow.
I'm going to have them put on disc, I think. And then also some bunch of, we found little photo albums of Steve's parents' honeymoon. I mean, they're just the little
Yeah.
kind that came in little gray packets, you know, with a ragged edge.
Look at that schooner.
Yeah, it's not
Wow.
Beautiful.
That is big and complicated. Oh, this must be New York.
amazing. Is it? See, I couldn't tell if it was New York. It's so.
Yeah, that's New York.
Is that the Empire State Building there?
It looks like downtown New York coming into by Wall Street.
Iron Steamboat Company.
Yeah.
Was that the ferry that your father took over to New York every day? you
Could
suppose?
be.
I'm looking for the Chrysler Building.
No, to show the top.
Well, that's one.
Isn't that it?
That may be the Empire State right there, Jeff.
Yeah, but I don't. The Empire State one that was built in 31. Wasn't it?
33, well,
33,
31 to 33.
33,
Actually
yeah.
built in like 18 months.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
And to think it was built during the
Now, where
Depression.
is
Well, that's why it was built.
Yeah.
That's,
Right.
no.
No, what is that? That looks, oh, they're Mills, but that's
That
New
looks like
Hampshire.
ours. Oh, that's Manchester probably. Concord or Manchester, Concord.
Is that Boston?
Don't know, it looks, the Manchester River, the Merrimack River's not that big.
Oh,
It looks like the mills in Manchester and the ones in Lawrence, but
That's just, Vicki, I just kicked myself we didn't find
There's
these earlier
Nantucket.
to show them. You know.
That's,
What?
oh,
Find these
there's a
earlier
railroad
than
in
this.
Nantucket. Jeffy, back. Holy cow.
Are you sure?
Yep, that's, came right down to the docks on Nantucket. Hang on.
That is in the movies, just so you don't think you're hearing things.
See, that's the Nantucket dock?
Where?
The train came
Oh,
right
right
on
over
the
the right.
side.
oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that
I've got a still of it going out of the dock. I've
is that
never
the
seen.
church then in the background? I guess this was so.
wow. Just
Isn't
one
that amazing?
second been it.
You know that somewhere at one of the museums they've got the whole railroad train path and model of it?
For Nantucket, yeah, in the Whaling Museum.
What the museum I haven't
Yeah.
seen it right now.
Oh, there's a World War II. Oh, World War One? Naval destroyer.
I thought that was
Nantucket.
Nantucket, but I don't think that is. The
Funny, 'cause
crossroads.
there's the Crossroad, which was before the,
Which would have been out there in the Sound.
Kathy, you missed it. There's a picture of the Nantucket Railroad coming down to the
I think
dock.
that's what it is.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure of it.
You better rush it back to
it
that.
shows
so you
the
can see.
Well,
Texaco.
this will be here. She'll never own copies. Yeah, now that's definitely the light.
Right,
Brand
right.
Point light.
At high
Look at the water.
tide.
Look at the water.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. See that? See the triangle thing behind it?
Mhm.
That's you see a white column, and on the right-hand side is a triangle thing. That's a navigational thing. It's a lining up thing for the harbor. That's what that triangle
What
is.
do
it
they
still
call
there?
that when you come in on a plane and you line the lights up?
It's called a. I said the word before, and I've already forgotten.
That's the Seven Sisters.
What did I say it was? It's a. Fooey Matt. I'll have to remember.
ILS?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Right now, airplanes or boats?
Airplanes.
ILS runway is when you line up.
I just love how much grandmother
It's,
used to work on the gardens and stuff.
Mm.
It's a
Look
illuminated
at how
landing system.
hugely filled the harbor with boats is.
That's very interesting.
I'm not sure that's Nantucket.
That might
Well, I
not
think
be.
so.
Well, see, that's the problem with like someone said, the guy said when I was doing this, he said they were originally like 40 feet worth of film, so you'd get a minute or two, you know, or less.
And it may be these are the outtakes that he made a bunch of films, and then the outtakes were all jumbled together.
I don't know, there weren't any other films. Where did you get your films of the Stephen stuff?
They were
That's
here
a
in the closet.
submarine.
Yeah, exactly.
They're here in the closet.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, Jeffrey, we've been watching it over here, and a lot of it's the same as what you have,
Cool.
which I don't understand. Either somebody duplicated them, or they're the same. So somehow there were 2 copies.
Wow. Now, is it possible to
What
make a
did you
still
make it?
photo of a piece of a movie, if it's on a DVD?
I don't know how to do it. You might be able to. You might be able to capture it off the screen.
Wow, I want to capture that.
That's
railroad
definitely
piece.
Nantucket.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
That's
Nantucket.
Nantucket.
Nat, how did you make your movies?
Back in 1980, it's kind of cute because 1984, because Elizabeth's in the background talking as a little girl. I just projected it on the wall, and then I rented or borrowed a video camera, and I videotaped the projection on the wall.
That's Dad.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark.
I don't know if you can see the little fuzzes on the side.
Oh,
I was
instead of
thinking
Tristan
maybe
copy.
your dad had a copy of these.
Well, that's
And
one.
that's right.
Yeah, that must be the case. Some are different, but a lot of them are the same as I was looking through it.
That was the Coast Guard in Manicat.
What, that one?
Oh, that's right, the one that went across the water?
The Coast Guard in Manicat, but they moved because the erosion took all of that land. I'm quite sure.
Is that the one they brought over on the
Yes,
barge?
yes, on the barge,
Yeah.
they brought 1 or 2 of the buildings over
Yeah,
to.
I think you're right.
Is that called cowboy fishing?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
really.
Well, it's, how else are you going to do it if you don't have a rod?
But you got it stuck in the sand or something?
No,
What did
yeah,
you
the
each
other
time
end.
after you
It's
finish,
the
you
old-fashioned
reach down?
fly casting, you just don't have a rod.
Yeah, just for
Oh.
strings.
Yeah.
As opposed to grandfather who has a rod. Oh, look, color. And
Well,
the hats are
discoloration.
going.
Well, it's her house. She obviously sat out back and really enjoyed that backyard, didn't she?
Yeah.
When that lady let us go in the yard that last time we were up
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
That's right.
Now, see, I think these are back to
Bob and-
Bob and Whitney and them.
That's right. They call him Bobby, that's right.
Because I think that's what Peter was saying. Did they have a sister?
Yeah, Joan.
Joan?
Oh, is that why Whitney called, isn't Whitney's daughter Joni?
Youngest daughter is Joan,
Joan.
I think,
Oh, there's
This
Dad.
is Dad.
What
Very
car
good.
is that?
with
I
white.
know, but it's looking rather
Kathy,
dapper.
you
Is
missed
that the
Dad.
39?
With a bow tie?
I know, he never wore a bow tie.
You look
That's
like you a
Pretending.
little bit,
It's just
Jennifer.
pretending.
Oh, now what is, oh, is this at their anniversary, wearing the original dress or something?
That's
She's
it.
gonna
Sue
train
again.
on that dress.
I'd say.
Oh, we didn't get much of that wedding, did we?
No, whatever it was just a snippet.
Who is that little precious guy?
That's Dad.
Well, there's
That's
Dad.
Bobsy.
Bobsy.
I think it's Peter.
What do you think? Is this Dennis?
I was gonna say so, but it doesn't
Look
look
at
like.
how skinny he is.
He just looked like Nathaniel there for a minute.
Yep.
No, Bob's
Oops, getting too much for Vern there, kid.
Who's that?
I remember Dad having those glasses, that kind of glasses. Yeah, is that Dennis with the house right on the beach where they can
Yeah, I
walk
think
out?
it must be.
Oh, yes, I've got a bunch of
Well,
still
that looks like-
photos that are, from that house.
She's going to the beach. Did you see she had on white shoes going into the water?
Looks like Lemmy,
Same person.
Hmm,
Who is
the
it?
first man.
who knows?
That's your mom, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Grandmother?
That's it.
Oh, Sue.
That actually looks like you, Mom. But it can't be, it's the wrong generation. I know, I know.
I hope there's a wonderful pictures in here of you and Dad.
Who's
It looks
that?
like Bill Rockwell.
It does.
Didn't it? I saw that and just said, wait a minute, what's he doing in here?
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
doesn't he
well,
look like Bill?
Yes, he does.
I
I
just,
think doesn't that look like,
Brad.
Aunt
Yeah.
Sue's son? What's Aunt Sue's son's name?
Chiz.
Chiz, is that Chiz?
Oh,
Well, they're all older here, you can see. Picking on Dad. You like sunsets, you like the clouds.
Yeah.
so?
I like flowers.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Wow.
At least the hats have changed a little bit so you can see them better.
Yeah.
Summer garb.
That looks more like a, well, it looks like Florida.
Those are
South.
palm trees, yeah.
It's like South Carolina.
Do those ladies look familiar, Vicki?
No, just my grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a very modern picture.
Beautiful.
Isn't that funny how everything is one color except for the flower?
I think the ink was running out.
Everything
Well,
is
no,
one
what
color
happened, he
except for her.
said that some of them bleed out and lose color before other parts
Yeah,
of the
the
colors.
red is more permanent color than the
Right,
green.
and you only, the primary colors stay, or one of the primaries goes, and, you know,
Oh,
between the
there's
red, yellow.
beans.
and- Maybe this is a war garden. It's like she's pointing to,
Oh,
we didn't do this.
This is the dream sequence.
Oh no, I love it.
That's your mom, Vicky?
Yes.
Is that cool?
Oh, that ought to
Oh,
be
that's
it.
Chris.
Peter Callahan.
Yeah. That's Vicky's mom and dad.
Isn't that funny how they're picked out? You know, with washed out, wrist color washed
Yeah.
out. He said it bleeds out, but it bleeds out.
Somebody's boxer.
That looks more modern. Is that grandmother again?
No,
That's it.
I'm fan.
So that she just lived there, because
These
you're
are the
the,
potatoes.
They're
These
gonna
are
plant
the potatoes.
She's gonna get planted.
She's taking short work of those leaves.
I never wanted a tree there anyway.
cute.
Is that one thing?
Yeah. Come on, tuck it in, dear.
Oh, that's one of her friends, I remember. Rhoda.
This is still at grandmother's house, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
colors,
I know.
Beautiful.
You can't get that color now, Nat, with leaves, at least I can.
So, I noticed up here a lot more turned than down south, for sure.
Boy, it got to winter quick. You see a fur-lined coating down there.
There's a lot of snow in these winters for New Jersey. I mean, this is southern New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Fan there, right?
Yes.
Must have been tough for grandmother to have her sister-in-law move in for so long.
Yeah.
How long was Aunt Fan there for?
I don't really know. I mean, they were always there for Sunday dinner.
Oh,
Ooh,
but the young
I
twins.
could
I can't believe that this is in here. I didn't see this separated. This is one of those castle films. And now there's so many people that have multiples, and they were so unique the government took them over.
Really?
Yes, they took them away from their parents and for money, and they took care of them because they were so unusual. Used to parade them outside at certain times during the day, and people would come and look at them like they were pets in the zoo.
What?
Yes. This is horrible. And all of them had terrible psychological problems when they grew up. I think one or two of them might have committed suicide or something. Seriously, it was bad news. But they had nurses and doctors, and they lived here, and they were literally shown off all the time. Oh my goodness. They were so cute, though.
Don't do that.
Sort of like animals in a zoo.
Yes, they were.
Oh, she's so cute.
I don't think they're going to get the Nobel Prize for art.
I think that they were unusual also because they were all identical. Like there's a show on TV about these quadruplet girls who are identical, quadruplets, which is 1 in 5 million or something like this. There's multiples, but not
That's
not
right,
the
there's
same.
lots of multiple.
The multiples are all because of the in vitro, but this,
But the multiples aren't necessarily identical?
no,
Fraternal.
multiples they're usually fraternal. Because they're separate eggs.
Oh, they're so cute.
Let's fit them all in the same tub. I think the parents lived down the street for them or something, and they didn't live with their parents. I mean, it was.
Sorry?
It's difficult to live with.
Now, does anybody know where this place is, Fenway?
That's the baseball field.
Well, I-
Oh, color outside of the lines, Ma.
Fenway Park. Is
Now,
that
did
Fenway
you
Park?
say that they went to Sanibel?
Yeah, I think so.
Because here they are, this is a little boring, and I don't know any of these people other than grandmother and grandfather. They're all down there and all playing a little bit of miniature golf. It's like a putt-putt course for just, putting.
Yeah.
And they all sit around, and that's what they do.
That looks like Noah Barnhart.
But I didn't know who any of the people were other than and Bobsy.
Yeah,
Poor
Bobsy
Bobsy, she
looks out
gets-
his place, doesn't she?
Yeah, she is. The poor thing, I felt like she got dragged around a lot of places.
Yeah.
Was that Uncle Moses right there?
No, I don't think so.
Look at the woman coats.
Well, I know, they're in Florida. They're all wearing coats and hats like it's chilly. It's very sunny,
Is
obviously.
this in Georgia or something?
Well, I don't know where the Fenway is. I tried to look it up online to see if it was. When you look, you can see there's palm trees, so it's warm. I mean, it's a
I wonder if it's possibly a summer training camp for the Red Sox,
Ah, that might be.
or coincidence, or it's just.
Well, it's
like-
got to be in Florida somewhere, someplace
Yeah,
like that,
right.
or California is the
Yeah.
only other thing I think of. But they sit around and they drink tea or whatever, and they have. It's very clearly the 30s.
Yeah, and there's palm trees.
Yep. And they all just play putt-putt. I can flash putt.
See, are you sure that isn't Moses on the left there?
You never got fat.
Fat, yeah.
No, he looks more like Noah Barnhart.
Or,
Yeah,
He
an
also
older
looks
Noah
like Uncle
Barnhart.
Nat.
Because
Yeah,
Moses
that's
had
who
more
I
of
was
a.
thinking.
oh, Uncle Nat, maybe that's what I
I
was
don't
thinking.
know what it was or not. Because he was very heavy at one point.
I mean, she looks, what, late teens?
20.
20?
Yeah, 20.
20 something.
That's more Bodie, less Florida, more.
Hawaiian skirts.
Maybe it's Hawaii.
And Anna.
Baggy wrinkle.
I always think that grandfather just liked taking movies, didn't matter what it was.
Mm.
Took movies for everything. These kids, they look so young. I mean, don't they look about
Yes.
12?
Yes.
Maybe they're cadets or something.
Yeah, I'm sure. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I don't know who those are.
No, fishing trawlers. I mean, these look foreign, don't they?
Yeah.
Actually, they almost look like Russian sailors. if
Can
you ask
we
me.
see, they have their name on the ship, of their ship on the hat band, and I can't read it.
Oh, look like Savannah.
Is it important? Okay, stop right there. Can you stop right there?
No.
No, it isn't. the
No
name.
host at first.
It isn't the name, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it is.
think-
Yeah, it is. A-R.
Panama, does it say Panama?
Are you sure they're not Russian Cyrillic characters?
It actually looks like the last two look like Cyrillic.
Oh,
they
it
look
look
like
like
Russian
Sp-
sailors to me, but I don't
Okay.
know.
All right.
Read the sign way in the back and see if it's Russian. Except they don't have black people in Russia, do they?
I'm wondering more if it's like Baltimore or something.
Oh, well, is it?
Well, the ship,
Well, that Russell.
No,
St.
see, they would be a
Nicholas
visiting
Lunchroom.
ship. They're a visiting
St.
ship from
Nicholas Lunchroom, Florida.
Yeah, but there was that rubber roll.
I wonder if it was Greek
St.
thing.
George, George
I
Washington.
don't know if there's any more. Yeah, there's a, Jeffy, can she have some of that, the rest of the diet soda?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
I
that's
just
Greek.
poured it out. Go ahead. It's in the
That's-
fridge.
Those are Greek letters.
Yeah, that was definitely Greek.
Manuel,
It's on the door of the
Oh,
fridge
no,
on
wait,
the
see,
right.
there's the sail training ship that they're on. What is it?
Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah,
Denmark.
grab me some more too.
Denmark.
So they're from Denmark.
That's a Swedish flag, isn't it?
Yeah.
A Danish flag. Do you see the sailors up on the top of the boom?
Ooh. Get me up there.
And the cross trees.
No, that's a nice one.
Not without a lift.
That sort of looks like what they have for the tall
Yes.
ships.
Yeah,
They go along, those are lines, their feet are on a line as they work the sail across.
Isn't that what you did when you were in that sailing ship?
Mhm.
Oh, who was that?
What is,
No,
are
I
those
thought it
flowers?
might have been the Millennium.
Was there oranges on the roof?
What is that?
Don't know.
Well, the,
Yeah.
Those
Crabs?
are crabs.
Crabs on the
Anna
beach.
says in Cuba, when the crabs hatch, they cross the road. Like
Yeah,
that.
this is
Anna
on the
should be
beach,
here to
yeah.
see it.
Mm.
Well, this is on the beach, but they go to the water. They hatch and go to the water.
Yeah, this,
And now
down in
they're-
Florida, this, in the thing goes up all the,
okay,
Oh.
well, this is clearly Florida.
look at those hats with the little,
But it's not very warm, obviously.
no, because they're only coats.
And the coats are well buttoned as well.
And they're playing golf. Well, there's 10,000 golf courses in Florida. That doesn't, that,
It's not a golf course, it's
You
just
know,
a
I swear
putt-putt.
that's somebody that's related to us. It's gotta
that's
be.
Bob Stevens.
Is it?
that Bob Stevens? I'm trying now.
No, I didn't
No, because
see
he
it.
wasn't that old in the 30s.
No.
Well, sure looks like him.
Was it Nathaniel
You're
Stevens?
talking about Bob, Secretary of the Army? Bob?
Mhm.
Yeah. Old Bob.
More modern hats.
Yes. Some color in their clothes and hats.
That one could have been Molly. But I don't know why she'd be there.
She wouldn't be there. And, oh,
Well, why wouldn't she?
peacocks.
Might have been.
Okay, we're on the west coast of Florida.
Oh, because the sun's setting?
There's the sun setting.
Well, it could have been Molly when she was first married to
Dale.
Jennifer.
Dale.
Dale.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I
he
like
died
the
in
sun.
Oh,
1942.
that's all right.
That's what you can have.
Looks like a parade of boats.
Yeah, we have, and people are dressed in pirate costumes, though.
Mhm.
It's like a pirate parade or something. That was the theme for the day.
This is Nantucket?
No, I don't know why
Doesn't
this
look
is.
like Nantucket.
A little Martian motor on the back. Oh,
Yeah, but
don't
everybody's,
forget me!
but I don't think it's anybody we know. I think they just grandfather liked the costumes and stuff.
Now, who's taking the movie? Your grandfather?
We think so.
That's a good
Boat.
camera, considering a long time.
She
That
looks
looks like
familiar
Mom.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I know.
Mom,
I
do
want
you
to get
remember
to the
this?
one with mom and dad, and it looks like right after they were engaged or just after you got married at grandmother's house.
Look
And
at
you
that
have
one.
on white gardenias, you both have on boutonnieres.
Oh, really?
And you've got a little aprons and you're both sweeping. And I think it's right after you got married or right when you
What's
got
it say?
engaged.
Yeah, but always sweeping.
Just on their front porch.
Stop it right there, would you? Oh.
Oh,
Go back,
sorry.
go back so we see the side.
Something or other in the future.
DVD video.
Yeah.
It says something or other in the future.
Oh, shoot.
You can
You go
fast,
back to the
you
beginning?
can fast forward.
Yeah, where's the next on this one? Skip search.
Just what my computer's.
I'm not
doing.
sure if it'll, yeah.
No, my camera.
Yeah. See if there's a triple speed. Just keep
Well,
hitting.
Do you
I'm,
want to stop filming?
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, the thing, there's the Fenway.
I don't think it's our thing.